I haven't reviewed the original Psychonauts game on this channel, but to summarize it here, I would say that it was rushed and a proof of concept of what has to come decades later with a sequel that people saw the potential for, having a lot of promising showcasing what it would be capable of doing. Its sequel, Psychonauts 2, is the one I will be reviewing, as it has a ton of promise to show for it. And it also was the one I was more interested in reviewing this week. And as such, I figured I could review its sequel as the game that came before it. It was good but rushed in development. So without further ado, let's get us into the review. The game itself is about someone who is confronting different patients who are undergoing psychosis or other mental conditions, and he wants to rescue himself before he winds up becoming one of them, as you, the player, help him become a better psychonaut who will overcome all the odds and become someone who might be worth remembering. He has friends along the way, a few, not that many. Most of them are not so kind, to say the least, and without spoiling the story too much for the players who is watching this, the protagonist can double jump to mind control around him on different objects to solve puzzles that are in addition to the platforming experience itself. The game itself is fun to play and offers nostalgia for people who enjoyed games from the sixth generation with games such as Rayman Free, Hoodlum Havoc, or SpongeBob Rehydrated, before it's now remade to name a few examples. As the textures and tiles in this game are reminiscent of that generation in gaming, there is also a hub world that feels interconnected to the world itself around the player, and I think the developers did a good job in encapsulating encapsulating that feeling of that you are in fact a psychonaut and you are trying to help other patients. The game feels right at home with its mechanics if you're similar with any platformer of any kind and enjoy video games from the sixth generation, making this game feel polished. In case you could not already tell by this review, I absolutely adore this game. It is truly a one of its kind and shows colorful platformers can still be done right and relevant in this current generation in gaming. I hope you found this review helpful, that it helped you make up your mind on whether to purchase this game or not. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for more reviews like this, as next week we will see me review Shadow Generations. Until then, toodles.